Hey! Alright, so we're out here in the new shop. I've got the engine out here. We just trucked it out here on the hand truck. And now the plan is to get it up on this table that I'm sitting next to. But before we do that, because it's so heavy, this is a heavy engine to get up on here. So the plan is to lighten it up, and we're gonna lighten it up by taking some parts off of it. One of my first steps is to take the heads off. I'm gonna take the heads off and then see where we're at. Here's my beautiful engine, still on its hand cart. First I'm gonna take off this part of the cooling system right here, and then we'll take off the heads on the side here. First off, this guy. Let's see what we got. 8mm. 8mm. This guy here was starting to slip in there. There's a 6-sided socket, and so instead I'm using this guy, which is a 12-sided socket.
Those radio wires there, if you want radio.
This guy. Alright, that's out. That's pretty lightweight. That's like all aluminum, I think. So the cooling tubing is off the top. We were able to get off that one final bolt without rounding the head on that bolt successfully. And now we are moving down. We're going to move on to take off the right head. These are 14mm sockets on the head bolts there. And on the bottom of the head, there is one little tiny bolt that is that's a 10mm. I'm going to take that guy off first, and then we'll take the head bolts off. Bolts there. Alright, now we're on to the head. This is the right side head, and I got a nice little flashlight here. So now I'm gonna be able to see some stuff. So here we go. There are 6 head bolts on this guy. One right there, another right there in the middle, this guy here, and then going up top, we got that guy right there, this guy over here, that guy right there. So those are all our head bolts. They're all 14mm. Well, we should have them off in a jiff with our little impact wrench. Boy, these guys don't want to come up. Breaker bar. I'm curious to see, once we get these heads off, if there's anything interesting to see on the cylinders or the cylinder walls as far as why this thing won't turn over. So that's pretty cool. That is an interesting bolt. Yeah, look at this bolt. Wow, it's got threads down here, and then it's got this like tension, stretchy thing probably going on down here. That's very cool. I don't know the purpose of that. I only assume it's for, these bolts are designed to stretch under torque when you put them in there, and I can only assume that that's related to that, but never seen that on another engine before. Interesting. Neat. Alright, This may pop off. It may not. Here's my rubber mallet here. It's starting to come off, but it's got some little shims there that it's also on. Holding on there. So look at this valve here. Look at how much junk there is on that. Curious what my dad thinks of that in terms of what it tells you about the engine, because I don't know. Let's take a look at the cylinders. Looks like it was burning some oil to me, but I don't really know what I'm talking about. Oh, you can see the penetrating oil is still in there from what we sprayed in earlier. The cylinder walls, they look nice. The cylinder walls look nice to me in there. So, probably the crank, as my dad says. Probably the crank. That's one side. Let's do the other side. Alright, so we're moving on to the left-hand side of the bike. And this is the left head right here. And we're going to, first I'm going to take off that bolt. It also has a bolt on the bottom of the head down here. And that is part of the cooling system here. That runs down on the bottom of the head there. There's a cooling passage. There we go. It's off. It's the same routine on this head as it was on the other head over there that we've already taken off. This guy's got 6 bolts on here holding the head in, and we're going to take those off right now. I'm just going to go straight for the breaker bar on this deal. To make sure they're all moving. And then we might use the impact wrench to make it quicker. And it's off. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. This side looks similar to the other side. It doesn't look like the valves and stuff are damaged, so that's good. I mean, so far the heads look good to me. Alright, quick look at these pistons over here. They look pretty similar to the ones on the other side. I don't see anything crazy going on there. They look nice and clean. Alright, so we've got a neat little design here. This is to set the engine on. This is where we're going. We're going to move this engine from here up onto here. And then this on the bottom is a little circular thing with ball bearings in it. This is from like a Lazy Susan from a kitchen. And then you get the engine up, put it on top of here, and then you can rotate it around and work on it on the bench. So that's the plan. That's where we're going next, I think.